Federalist versus Anti-Federalist. The Federalist Papers and the Anti-Federalist Papers structured the national debate over the ratification of the Constitution of the United States. The Anti-Federalist Papers The Anti-Federalist Papers is the collective name given to the works written by the Founding Fathers who were opposed or concerned with the merits of the United States Constitution of 1787. What did the Anti-Federalists want? The Anti-Federalists wanted a weak central government and demanded a Bill of Rights. They wanted a Bill of Rights because they thought the Constitution had too much central power, and without a Bill of Rights, the people would be at risk of oppression. The Anti-Federalist response to the Federalist Papers. The Anti-Federalists argued that the Constitution gave too much power to the federal government while taking too much power away from the state and local government. Anti-Federalists feared the nation was too large for the national government to respond to the concerns of people on a state and local basis.
Federalist Papers. The Federalist Papers were a series of papers intended to promote the ratification of the United States Constitution. They were written by Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay. All of these people are well known throughout history for what they accomplished. The Federalist Papers favored the new Constitution. They were also made to persuade the people to believe in the ideas portrayed in the Federalist Papers. The essays. The essays were written to promote the ratification of the Constitution. Also, they favored a strong central government because it would protect the liberty of the citizens better. There were some people that believed that by doing this would leave the national government with too much power. The essays were there to try to persuade the Anti-Federalists that they should too believe in the ratification of the Constitution. These essays were most important in New York, where they were trying to persuade the people into believing their ideas. Who came first? The Federalists were the first to realize that the Constitution was unfair and needed to change the way people would view the Constitution. So they decided that they need to ratify the Constitution. Two groups were created to try to persuade the people to believe in their ideas, the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists. And that is how the Federalist Papers and Anti-Federalists came into play. They were there to try to they were intended to persuade the people to believe in the ideas portrayed in their papers.